20 billion years since I've done a stream, right? What's going on? Jamal, asterisks, Aram, comment. What's with the long dramatic sigh? I spent like 5 minutes trying to get OBS to cooperate because for some reason it deleted the presets I had for The Binding of Isaac, streaming The Binding of Isaac, but it just didn't work. I could not figure it out. So it's just going to be full screen. It's going to be bad. Do you want to unlock the new character? Yes, I do, but I don't want to get spoiled on how to unlock him. I want to figure that out for myself. Because this booster pack is one of the only opportunities I have to actually, like, experience the game unspoiled, because I have a thing for, like, looking everything up and stuff. Hold on a second. You seem tired. I came back from a piano recital not too long ago, and it was very tiring an experience. Today, in general, has been quite tiring. I probably sound very whiny right now. I'll explain, I suppose, while I'm playing. I finally, started my dream of game development with Game Maker. Awesome. It's good to hear. How did the recital go? Fine. I mean, it could have gotten, like, went a lot better, I think. So basically, I'm going to start the game, by the way. So, you stopped your own death, thank you. So basically, so at the recital, first of all, I thought I was playing two pieces. I thought I was going to be playing Chopin's Ballade in G minor, and I thought I was also going to be playing Beethoven's Appassionata. But, as it turns out, there was a severe case of miscommunication, and I was not actually playing the Beethoven Appassionata, and it's good that I wasn't, because I was not prepared to play it whatsoever. I hadn't even memorized the piece, let alone gotten it to the level where I could present it in front of an audience. So that was very worrying. I was like, oh, I'm gonna destroy myself on stage. But then I tell my teacher when I arrive at the concert hall, I don't think I'm ready to do this, like, play this piece, and she's like, you're not. And I was like, nani? And see, that was a lot of stress over nothing. Much ado over nothing, I think. Yeah. So then, yeah, with the Ballade, I'm gonna start playing. Who should I play as? So, this is Afterbirth Plus. This is the DLC that was released a long time ago, probably at least a year ago. I only just got around to it now. I want to beat Delirium with everybody. I've beaten Delirium with all the characters that I actually like, so I guess I'll go with Eve, I guess. I don't like Eve very much, but she's not as bad as, like, Magdalene or anything. Okay, so, just a second. And I was like, Nani, yeah. Okay, sounds good, Nathaniel. I'm very happy for you. Oh, these stony boys, I don't like them. They don't hurt you, but they just push you around a lot, and they're very annoying. They do run out of breath, which is kind of cute. So, with, the Ballade, if you've been keeping up with my channel, what the hell? Are you serious? 2 gluttonies? If you've been keeping up with the channel and stuff, you remember that maybe like a month ago or so, I want to make these guys laser each other. Maybe like a month ago or so, I said that, oh, I'm performing my very last, it doesn't do anything. Fuck. I'm performing my very last performance of Chopin's Ballade, in a recital soon, and like, oh, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube because it's a very important piece for me. I'm bad at this game. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, this is gonna be my send-off for this piece. It's gonna be my final performance before I graduate. I love this piece to death, and I'm glad to have gotten the opportunity to play this piece. Well, as it turns out, the last 2 months ago, however long ago it was not the last time I would play the piece. I think today was the last time I was going to play that piece, at least in front of a big audience. And so how the hell do I get to that guy? Oh, I guess just like that, I guess. And so because I thought, hold on a second. Does Isaac count as bullet hell? Hi, Squidit. Some bosses are kind of bullet hell-y, but not really. Like Hush, I guess. Delirium is just unfair. I hate Delirium as a boss. He's just really lazy, I think. So, because 2 months ago, I thought that I was playing the piece in front of an audience for the last time before I graduated, so I played it accordingly. I put my all into that performance, and I got a very, very positive feedback. My teacher walked up to me after the recital was over and was like, "You played the hell out of that piece." There was some, like, white suburban dad who was like, "I stayed home from watching the Super Bowl to come to this recital, and your performance made me not regret it," and that's, like, the highest praise you can ever get from a white suburban dad. So I was pretty happy with myself. But then it turns out that that wasn't the final performance, and I still had this one to go, and so I performed it, and I kind of felt like I shitposted the performance. Like, that was the thought that was running through my head when I was playing it. Like, it wasn't bad, like, I did fine, it was passable, it's just that, like, my mind wasn't really there when I played it, and I was just kind of thinking about other stuff, and, like, I didn't get off to a good start, and then the rest of the piece was just kind of mediocre from that point on. I mean, people praised me at the end of it, they said, like, "Oh, you were very good," but it was like, I didn't think I was very good, and the thing is, I was fine with not doing very good, because it's like, in my head, I was thinking, like, you know, I already said my goodbyes to this piece. I already put my all into this piece before, so I don't really mind. But then I felt bad about not... What the hell is that? What the fuck? I mean, I guess... Okay, I guess I have, like, an aura that damages people when I shoot, which is not that great, but it's fine. Yeah, so... The recital was passable. It probably could have been a lot more than passable, but I did not put in the effort, and I feel like I should feel bad about that, but I don't really. My father is not white, but he is suburban. Yeah, okay, so I poison people when I walk near them. I might as well take as much damage as possible, like, because the whole shtick with Eve is, like, you want to damage yourself, so, like, you get, like, the bonuses, but it's like, I don't like that playstyle. I don't like intentionally getting damaged in Isaac. It goes against my instincts. What was the recital for? It was the final, recital for the graduates of Music Institute of Chicago. Yeah, so it was like all the other big boys. Because, like, usually with these recitals, you see... Another thing that threw me off with this recital was that, say something completely random. Fucking god shit, I used the fucking razor blade. An accident. That... And God, you dropped the devil deal completely. Wow, I hate Eve so much. That wasn't... Okay, that was completely coincidence that I started swearing and getting mad when you told me to say something random. Like, I pressed spacebar out of instinct. But yeah, you can go use that for the video. What was I gonna say? I completely forgot. The mic broke. Whoops. Language. It says in the stream that it's not how it works. Peanut butter... Okay, I thought that's a tribadism, and I was very grossed out. Your mic is dying. That's what happens when I get really loud. It didn't used to do that. I don't know why it does that now. Oh, hi, John Smith. Welcome. Yes, I'm finally playing the good old Afterbirth Plus, and I've beaten Delirium with all the characters that I actually enjoy playing, and also Lazarus, and now I'm playing the characters that I don't like playing. Fun fact, Zazel sucks. He used to be, like, the best character in the game. He sucks. He's awful. He's total garbage. I tried beating the Hush with the Zazel. I tried beating Delirium with the Zazel. Yeah, fat chance. Complete garbage. You need range. The recital. I said what the recital was about. It was, I did not really try. The thing is, Cookie, I didn't try. I mean, I put effort in, I guess, but it was not nearly my best effort, and I don't feel bad about it, even though I probably shouldn't. The recital was for the graduation of all the big boys. Like, usually with these recitals, you start off with a bunch of little kids playing their little kid pieces, and, like, they're, you know, a lot of the times the kids are actually surprisingly good. But they're still little kid pieces, like, they're very simple kid pieces. And then, once that's over, you get into the big boys who, like, you know, are playing, like, Chopin's, like, nocturnes and stuff, and all this complex stuff. And you get this sense of, like, oh, the best people go on last, and, I mean, I probably sound like an asshole when I say this, but, like, I'm usually on last, and that makes me feel pretty cool, and, like, the ballad is a very last piece. Like, it's the kind of piece that you'd want to close out a ceremony with because it's that intense. But the thing is, with this recital, since it was only big boys, I was like the third player. I was not prepared to be the third player, and B, it kind of hurt my ego to know that I was going on third with a piece as dramatic and powerful as the first ballad, so I guess that's also part of the reason why I didn't put as much effort into it as I probably should have. I don't know, there was a bunch of factors that went into... Just get out of here. Yeah. I will donate for you to buy a pop filter. Yeah, I probably need that. Azazel is relevant for the new character. I know that apparently you have to beat the first floor in a minute, so either Judas or Azazel would be good for that. Let's see. Your mic doesn't like the screams of the dead souls who tried to fight Sans. You are going to have a bad time. Goodbye, Aram. You're slithering proportionally correct buffoon. Don't run your mouth and go off. What the fuck? Oh yeah, another thing that bothered me today, which I mean, like, it probably shouldn't have, but this really, really, like, did a number on me, and it left me feeling very, very upset. I don't know how she'd feel about other things while playing. Yeah, it's just like, sometimes you just go on autopilot when you play a song like that. I mean, I was still thinking about what I was playing, obviously, but my thoughts were about other stuff. It was just, like, instead of thinking about the piece, what the hell, I've never seen enemies in a library. Instead of thinking about the piece, oh my god, instead of thinking about the piece itself, I was just thinking about how badly I was playing it, and how, like, shit-postingly I was playing it, and it's like, I don't know, it was weird. Give me this. Why'd I use that? I already know what the secret rooms are. What and make happiest? You are going to have a bad time. Hello, Draco, Dova King, aka Jacob H. Beating the first boss on the red, that is another thing you do on the first floor involving a bomb. I do not want spoilers. We Think We Know You is a very, very good song. Comet showed it to me. I enjoy it very much. It's a very interesting way to make a song. But yeah, so this is another thing. The game is lagging, by the way. This is another thing that was bothering me, and I don't know how she'd feel about me talking about this, but I'm in Magic Lorelai's Patreon. Magic Lorelai is the voice actress for Toriel in Undertale the Musical, which I still regard as one of the best, if not the best, overall fan work of Undertale in the entire more than 2 years that the game has been out. So I'm in her Patreon server, and if you don't know, there's this thing called Internet Remix that the folks at Man on the Internet created after Undertale the Musical was ended. It was basically like, their attempt, well, I wouldn't say attempt because that sounds mean, but like, it was their, basically like, once Undertale the Musical ended and the main reason for people sticking around on the channel was gone, they kind of made their own spin-off channel where instead of just focusing on Man on the Internet, they would make like Let's Plays and like little skits together and stuff, and it was just their attempt to make their own individual community separate from Undertale the Musical. And, some months ago, Magic Lorelai, voice actress for Toriel, she left Internet Remix under very murky circumstances, and today I was in the Patreon server for Lorelai, and she was talking about exactly why she left, and, well, not she was fired, and she was explicitly told to leave. She was not her choice. That was a big part of the controversy and reason why she was upset, the fact that people think that she left, but she didn't actually. She was forced to leave, and she was just giving basically the dirt on, thanks, Nathaniel. She was basically giving the dirt. Ooh, this is a good item. 3 hearts, and I can trade them away for, devil deals. Except I didn't earn a devil deal on the second floor, which means I won't get them guaranteed later in the game, so I'm completely screwed, and if I get an angel deal, I'm probably just gonna have an aneurysm on the spot. But she was basically, I don't even have a mic. This is not a mic. This is the built-in mic on my computer. Okay, good night, Aaron. Didn't you say that already? Maybe I just didn't respond to it the first time, and that's why I didn't go. But yeah, so basically, Lorelai was just, giving the dirt on all these various members of Man on the Internet's crew, because earlier that day, one of the people on the crew had messaged her and saying something that was really, really, like, annoying and bad. So, she was just basically saying, like, she was giving us the scoop on all the bad stuff that people on, It's a Rock. Oh, the HUD, yeah, I remember. Okay, that's very helpful, yeah. I remember, because, like, missing HUD was, I never downloaded Missing HUD because I never thought it was worth, I never wanted to, like, go through the trouble of downloading mods, but then they added it to the game, and that was very, helpful to them. Yes, give me a... We're starting the game. We're doing a new run, guys. Anyway, okay. Hey, welcome to The Binding of Isaac. This is a new stream that I've just started. The last, like, 15 minutes didn't count. But yeah, so Magic Lorelei was basically like, oh, you know, Darby, the guy who voiced Papyrus, he refused to take down videos involving me that I specifically requested he take down because he claimed that even though I'd been fired, the videos were still his and Man on the Internet's property. And did you know that Alex, the head of the project and voice of Metaton, didn't actually pay us for our work? Like, he did pay us for our work once, but the money that you're donating to the Man on the Internet Patreon, that does not go to the team, that just goes to him, and he gets suspended however he wants. And Xander, the voice of Flowey, has used racial slurs in the past, and, like, has yelled at viewers so loudly that they got scared. And this one person is, like, actively forced, basically, Lorelei to, like, stop playing this D&D thing that they were doing because of how hostile he was being to her. And it's like, it doesn't matter how many times I'm reminded that people on the internet that I look up to are fallible just like the rest of us, it still hurts. Like, it is very, 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 very... Look at that sick dodge. No matter how many times it happens, it still sucks. Like, how am I supposed to listen to Death by Glamour on the Undertale the Musical channel? How am I supposed to listen to that? Which, Death by Glamour, Under the Musical's rendition of it, was in my happy music playlist. Like, that was a song that I could always count on to make me smile, even if I was feeling, like, horrible. But now that I know that the guy who sings Metaton was basically stealing, well, not really stealing, but he was being very disingenuous about where the Patreon money was going, and was just overall, like, not a very good project head and stuff. Like, I'm just gonna have that in the back of my mind whenever I listen to it. How is it supposed to make me happy now? Like, it sucks. It was very, very troubling. And I wanted to mention that it was very troubling in the server while the discussion was going on, but, like, I didn't want to distract from the actual... What the fuck? He went, like, 10 billion miles per hour! Are you joking? I didn't want to, like, distract from the discussion going on, so I just didn't say anything. Okay, see ya, Nathaniel. The voice of Flowey is an asshole. Oh, hi. Wait, is this a new, Slip? Is that a new channel? Is this an alternate channel? Constantly says, like, you always... Yeah, that... I don't... It makes me very upset that people are like that. It's like, funny joke. The whole deal of Internet Remix was because of that exact reason. What do you mean? Poon Spoon. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, it made me sad. It was like it was like back when, a couple months ago, when I was super into Max Landis, and, like, I was like, oh, I love listening to Max Landis talk. He is so charismatic and entertaining. I want to be like this man. And I found out that people in Hollywood said he was, like, one of the most deplorable human beings to walk the earth. And, like, there was an interview where he was more or less bragging about, you know, forcing one of his girlfriends into a depression about her body image and just various sexual assault allegations against him. And I was like, well, time to die. Funny joke I mean, I think it's from Game Grumps. That's where I first heard it. That's the most popular instance of it. Hey, Violet. This is your alt, okay? I had to hold myself back. Even though Moose hasn't been around for a while, his spirit still lives on. And the fact that everyone wants to ban everybody. Oh boy, I gotta go. Was I okay? Did anything else bother me today? This is basically... It's basically me making really gross, whale/orgasm noises. I'm gonna really have to pay attention to the HUD on the side, because I never really, I never turned on missing HUD, so it's gonna take a little while to get used to it. What car do I drive? A really bad Yoda impression. How was your recital? I spent the first like 5 or 10 minutes of this stream talking about it. Long story short, it was fine, could have been better. Separate his IP from the members of his crew. Well, I mean, that doesn't change the fact that he... there was also some other stuff that Lorelai mentioned that Alex did that wasn't quite savory, but whatever. But Darby, learning that Darby was not, like, had his fair share of, like, of unsavory stuff, like, that hurt the most. He's fucking Papyrus. He is the voice of Papyrus. You can't have the voice of Papyrus be an asshole. Like, that just, like, excuse me? No, I refuse. Like, can I just not accept? Like, is it irresponsible of me to just shake my head and say no? Your recital, you played that one piece from Your Lie in April. Yes, that is the song I played. The Darth Maul. If I do the Yoda voice, it's gonna pop my mic again, and I don't really want to do that. Super secret room is the super secret room. Yes, it is. Woo! Also, by the way, in case you guys have been wondering, like, it's how long has it been since my last stream? I think my last stream was, Night in the Woods? Whatever it was, it's been a long time since I've streamed. I don't really know why it's been the case, I just really haven't been in the mood to stream. And I think also, as much as I hate to admit it, a small portion of the reason why I, well, just buy a decent mic with like $20. I could do that with the money I have from my job, because I do have a job. I don't know if this is like a news to anybody, but yes, I have a job. I'm a math tutor right now. Let's go. Pinking shares, really overpowered item. What was I gonna say? $20 is a lot. I get paid like $30, like $50 per paycheck for not that hard work, so it's fine. Discord server admin who is so upset and corrupt that he made 2 channels for something. This thing is, everyone talks shit about him behind his back. He isn't really an admin, he's just a wiki editor. I mean, I have an entire Discord server dedicated to me. Is that self-centered? Humble brag, yes. Fucking rip my goddamn Devil Deal chance. What time is it? Great, it's almost 10 already. We were talking about why you haven't been streaming. Yeah, okay. I think as much as I hate to admit it, a small part of the reason why I haven't been streaming is the fact that I know, or at least I'm very, very certain that if I do end up streaming a game that is not Mother 3, oh my fucking god, rip my fucking Devil Deal chance. I fucking hate this game. If I stream a game that isn't Mother 3, Superstar Saga is going to rip open my asshole and put in like a fucking nuclear bomb. So, close your eyes and stream. Isn't that the one game that you were playing where I was the only viewer at like 3 AM that one time? Or is that a different game? Like, that was a horror game that I watched you play. But yeah, so that knowledge kind of deterred me from streaming anything else. It wasn't like the main factor, but it was a factor. It was, okay. Rode NT5 mic instead of to record your piano would sound great. Is that what you use? I should probably just follow the philosophy that Huts follows, which is if you don't get that initial Devil Deal at the start, you might as well just reset, because like this sucks. I really want to see you stream a dating sim. You like a Doki Doki Literature Club? That's my favorite regular dating sim. Are you crying at Pokemon? Me? Dream Daddy. Lorelai is playing Dream Daddy right now. I've heard it's not that bad. I've heard it's a pretty good game. I have Saga. Whoa. Let's not turn this into shit on Saga while he's asleep the stream. I would appreciate not fostering hostility. Whoa, that was close. Among my own community. I'm just pointing out that I was very hesitant to stream for reasons related to them. I've been saying he, I don't actually know what gender they are. I just use they because that's like... I heard the other side of the argument with the other guy that worked with Lorelai. Just having problems working with members of the crew. Oh, he knows, okay. Well, they know. He was having problems working with... Well, I mean... Again, I'm sure that there's multiple sides to the story, but, like... I trust Lorelai, to be... Like, I don't think she's, like, lying. Because, I mean, that's... I mean, there's probably more to the story than... it could be, but like, even if she was having issues working with other members of the crew, that doesn't change. Her having issues with other members of the crew doesn't change, does not impact or did not cause Xander to apparently say racial slurs and scream so loud during a D&D session that he scared viewers away. Like, that's still a problem. And there was also apparently, like, Xander was, like, 3 months late to record his Flowey lines, and then when Alex, like, called him out about it, he got very, very mad. Again, I feel like I'm shit-talking people I don't even know behind their back. That guy's stuck. But, like, it upset me a lot, and it's like, can I just have... Why can't people on YouTube be like Bill Wirtz? Why can't they be like ProZD? Big, famous YouTubers who are fun and have personality and are lovable, but have not done anything problematic or controversial in their entire YouTube careers. Name one thing that Bill Wirtz or ProZD did that was enough to spark like a hashtag ProZD is over party. Anything that he did to like greatly offend a bunch of people that was like crossing the line. Nothing. It's not that hard to not be like a shitty person. Like, I use the Sterling S255 since I'm a guitarist. Okay, I mean, I'll probably like look on like Amazon or something. Maybe I go to Best Buy or something. I have money to spare. That sounds really braggy. It's like I don't have more than like $100, but I don't spend the money I get from my paychecks on anything but food. So maybe I will buy a mic. ProZD's, that is true, but I mean, like, I'm talking about stuff where, like, people can actually get, like, marked as bad. I might as well just take it. This run sucks. Hello again. Did you read his tier list? Beauty and the Beast. I did not agree with his tier list, but I haven't seen all the Disney movies, so... Oh, fuck Eve. I'm not playing as Eve. There's a D&D stream, yeah, Dungeons and Douchebags, as I call it. Maybe I should play as the Lost and try to beat the Delirium as the Lost, because I do love playing as the Lost. The only thing I can think, the only thing I can possibly imagine, well, that's worthless, because it activates when you take damage, and the Lost never takes damage unless he dies. The thing is, like, the only thing that I think ProZD, has ever, I think the only thing that Bill Wirtz has ever done that was even slightly controversial was he made a quote-unquote rape joke in History of the Entire World, I guess, where he says, oh, everyone scrambled to rape Africa the fastest, and also, like, Japan raped China so hard that they're probably gonna have to just deny it, but, like, that wasn't really, like, joking about, that, like, the rape of Africa and the rape of Nanking are two, like, legitimate historical events that did happen, and the term is used by historians. Like, I think the joke was more not about rape itself, it was just him pointing out, like, how fucking, like, it's, how do I say it, like, he wasn't joking about rape itself, the joke wasn't in bad taste, it was just him employing his typical comedic style to an event that was very, very, aptly named. She destroyed the sinlessness of humanity, yeah, and she sucks in Isaac, that's her biggest flaw. Yeah, I agree with that. Chaotic, his relationship, what was her name? Like, Courtney or something? I don't remember. I feel like this is just shit-talk YouTubers that I don't... I mean, I have nothing but respect for Cry. I love Cry. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Has been, and has always been, and will, and probably will always be. His playthrough of Telltale Batman, great. Telltale Batman is probably Telltale's greatest work so far. I'm saying better than Wolf Among Us, better than Walking Dead. Fight me, don't at me. John Doe, best character Telltale has ever created. Maybe better than Clementine, don't know. but definitely the most well-written and complex. Anyway, yeah, Griffith left for similar reasons. Griffith and Lorelei are like best friends. It's very cute. Yeah, Scotus. I don't think... I mean, I think that joking about that subject is probably one of the hardest things you can do and pull off. If you can do that, then you're a very good comedian. But yeah. Cry, the whole situation with his... I don't remember what his girlfriend's name was, but it started with C. It was not that great. I'm glad he broke free of that. Don't at me, that's what DAM stands for. Give me this. Oh yeah, flat penny, give it to me. That sounded way more sexual than it should have sounded. Oh yeah, look at all this money. See, the moment I stopped playing Eve, I started doing better. Eve is just the worst character to ever exist in any video game ever. Don't want that. Let's see. Nope, get the... Okay, I got it anyway. Yeah, oh wait, I forgot. Soul Hearts are useless. When you're playing as the Lost, Soul Hearts, and Hearts in general, do nothing. But I can go into the shop with my over 15 cents and see what it... Oh yes, definitely, thank you. And then I'll blow this up and get some more stuff. Cross relationship with Angel seems pretty decent. Is that the person who he's playing Night in the Woods with? Yeah, it is. Picture Porky Pig. Gross. Give me that. You're a big nerd. He got hurt with Lost. Shouldn't he be dead? Nope. I have the Holy Mantle, which gives me one free hit in every room. It's basically a shield that protects me for one. So I'm gonna get hit, boom, but the Holy Mantle protected me, so I'm fine. It is literally the only thing that makes Lost playable. That one item, you can unlock, once you donate, like I think 800 coins to the Greed Machine, then you start with the Holy Mantle as a Lost. That item is literally the only thing that takes Lost from a complete joke of a character to one of the most fun and enjoyable glass cannons in the game, in my opinion. But I'm dead because I got corner trapped. Great. What a great start. Hey, Dan. This is like, okay, so I already beat Delirium with Judas, Cain, Isaac, and Eden, and those are my favorite characters, so... Now is just the slow, painful process of trying to beat the hardest boss in the game with characters I don't like playing as. I mean, I also love playing as the Lost, but he's not someone you want to fight Delirium with. Just the nature of Delirium, I think it's pretty much impossible to beat Delirium on a run that's not completely broken. I did do it last night, but it was very challenging. It took me 55 minutes to scrounge up enough resources to take on Delirium, and even then I barely beat him. Cheyenne, that was your name. Hi Dan, again. Yeah, Cheyenne was not the greatest person for him. I stopped watching the late night crew streams. I don't really know why. I still, like, I loved them when I watched them. I guess it's just part of, like, changing tastes and stuff. Oh my god, Polyphemus. 55? Hey, Violet Spectre. They say times are hard for dreamers, but they won't be hard for me. I've saved up everything I know. That's not Delirious. Keep walking until I see the station, and then see it go. Okay, let's see. Good night, Comet. Thanks for stopping by. RL500 is impossible to kill in King Cole without death charges or sonars, and that really hurts because I only have one death charge and no sonars. Rest in peace. Like, let's compare and contrast Hush with Bite. The thing is, okay, so let's compare and contrast Hush and Delirium. Hush is my favorite boss in Isaac. He is so fun to fight. Like, the thing about Hush is that he's pretty much entirely fair. If you ever take damage against the Hush, it is your fault, and there is no way around it. It's bullet hell, but it's bullet hell that you can avoid if you stay calm and keep a clear head. The lasers that he spawns in like phase 2 are kind of BS, but besides that, Hush is a completely balanced boss, and I love fighting him every single time. Delirium is just BS. Like, there is no conceivable way to dodge his stuff if you don't have, like, Halo of Flies or something to protect you. Like, the 4 times that I beat Delirium, the first time was with Tech X Impurity, so I was shooting 50 rings a second, and he died in, like, less than a minute. The second time I beat him was when I started with Mega Blast, and I managed to deal half of his health before he could even do anything. Then the third time, what was the third time that I beat him? What did I use then? Quintuple Brimstone Barrage. And then the fourth time was the one where I beat him without a broken run, but even then, I beat him with 3 flies surrounding me from damage, and also with Pyromaniac, so the only way he could conceivably hurt me was bumping into me, and even then I almost died. Delirium is just unfair. He is a bad, poorly designed boss. I hate it when people bash Edmund McMillan and say, like, oh, he's so lazy, and, like, the Afterbirth Plus sucked, but, like, Delirium is the worst part of Afterbirth Plus. Booster packs, great. New characters, great. New items, decent. Delirium sucks. Tough Love is great, by the way. Great item. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce K-A-N-C-A-O-L-L-E? I do not know how to pronounce it. I kept up on 2 words. Deadass. Let's see. I'm trying to remember more lyrics from it. Did you get your results back from that? Cancoli. Ravioli Cancoli? I feel like I'm not the first one to make that joke, and you're probably gonna get mad at me. Cancore. Nightcore? Already came in. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to say regarding yeah. Can't go, hey, LMAO. Yeah, so I guess just enjoy the Isaac gameplay now. And talk about whatever. Also, who here is involved in the VNG game? Voids and Gods. VNG stands for Voids and Gods. It's the shorthand abbreviation for it. Who here is involved in it? Because it's my turn right now, and I don't know what to do because I'm not really sure what's happening. Andrew did post a summary thing, but I didn't read it yet. I started the stream first. Ooh. I liked Afterbirth Plus's items, but Apollyon being unlocked from the start is bad. He's not unlocked anymore. I don't have him. Apparently, I need to beat Mega Satan to get him. I thought it was Delirium. It would have made more sense to beat him to have to unlock him by beating Delirium. Like, that was my main motivation for beating Delirium. Like, I wanted to unlock, I wanted to unlock Apollyon. And I could just go and, like, goof off and go beat Mega Satan and unlock him, but I want to get to Delirium, you know? I want to beat Delirium with all the characters first. The K-Goos are having dinner. I still want to write, like, a poem or a song or something that's named The K-Goos are in the courtyard. The kangaroos are in the courtyard. That's a very cool phrase to me. Well. Alright, also, great thing about, probably the best thing about, what's his name? About the Lost is that he can take devil deals for free. So he's extremely powerful because of that. Also, this whole charge bar thing is very helpful. I appreciate it. That's not where it was. The Blunderbuss, Jack Freedom, Revolution Argent, together. And there were some other people in the Blunderbuss too, I think, I don't remember. Cassandros, The Lost. I think it was, GGDG, artist of, what was it, of Cucumber Quest, who said on Twitter, like, whenever I see people posting Lost memes, I get secondhand embarrassed for them, and I was like, I mean, I guess. Oh, I want Spider Buddy so bad. Darn. Whatever. Mod Buddy is incredibly fun. I mean, he's not... When you think about it, Mod Buddy doesn't really help you at all. It just shows how much damage you're doing, but it's just so nice to see and visualize. Ooh. Money? Yeah, let's just go, I guess. Not much else to do on this floor, and I need to get to the Hush. I need to beat It Lives in 30 minutes or less in order to... Because you can get to Delirium. I don't know why I'm explaining this, because this DLC has been out for like 10 years. Everyone knows more about it than I do, but you can get to Delirium. There's like a 5% chance of getting to Delirium after you beat Mom, and then there's also there's like a 10% chance when you beat It Lives, and then like a 50% chance after you beat Mega Satan. There's always a very slim chance that you can get teleported to the Void after a certain floor, but beating the Hush is the only way to guaranteed get a portal to the Void, so he's probably your best bet if you want to beat Delirium. Yeah, which is fine, because I love fighting the Hush, as I said already. Comet's avatar is Smash, and I thought when you said Smash, I thought you meant it like in the context of like Lemmy Smash, the video, and I was like, oh. Also, I want to see Comet's avatar fight Amatias. I mean, Captain Sprexus. I want to see him fight Captain Sprexus, the planet. Even though Captain Sprexus would destroy him, because he's literally Saitama, but a planet, and you can't beat that. And Andrew said it was just one salamander? What? I thought he was smashing like a bunch of salamanders that kept coming after him. Yeah, also I found it very interesting that Andrew said that Comet was trying to be the ad of our game, because it really feels like Narwhal is trying to be. Like, Narwhal is the one who literally has Crimson in her name. She seems to be the one who's trying to get that devil imagery going on, and I think Comet is a lot more like Ale, or Al, however you pronounce it, Ale, in the other game, the guy who made the Reptilians, because like Ale is like sinister and menacing and probably has not good intentions, but you can rely on him to like side with you if things get dire. He's not entirely evil, he's just self-motivated and kind of menacing, and I think that fits Comet a lot more from what I've seen. I am the god of order. One, but it comes back every time, okay. There's some big cries. What are you talking about, Jay? Are you talking about the crying in the game? Oh, the tears, okay. I think it is the exact opposite. Explain. Darn. Alright, let's keep on going. So, okay, so far, with the items I have, I could definitely, like... So far, at least with the direction that this run is going, I could probably beat the Hush. I could probably beat Mega Satan if this keeps up, but as it is right now, there's no way I can beat Delirium. Not a chance in hell. A game-winning run is not a Delirium-killing run. This is what I've learned in my time playing Afterbirth Plus. They are extremely different things. A Delirium-killing run is something that is ridiculously broken to the point where it's impossible even to, like, take damage. A game-winning run is just something that lets you beat, you know, like, Blue Baby or something, which is pathetic compared to Delirium. Hey boy, you learn how to unlock the skill. No, I didn't look that up because I don't want to spoil myself. Comet is a card-carrying villain. Its ad supposed to mean antagonist, yes. At this point in VNG history, ad has become synonymous with bad guy, and I think he'd be very proud of that if he knew that. She seems most unthreatening, so long as she has vital space in the most Nazi Germany terms possible. I mean, I guess that would be similar to, Al, because as long, like, basically, as long as he had access to Telot and the Reptilians were, like, dominating everything, he was fine. Like, you didn't really have to worry about him being evil. I guess it's just the fact that I can't really imagine Comet being evil. I still think that my character is the most dangerous character to ever exist in VNG, but that's just me being biased, probably. Add his name of player who is the antagonist. Yeah, he's the bad guy in the game I'm GMing, and he is dedicated to being the bad guy in every single game he participates in, and it's very much appreciated because you need a character like that to drive the conflicts in the story along. So yeah, he's probably one of the MVPs of VNG, and he'd be very happy to hear that. Well, I think Andrew means that she's unthreatening, and that once she gets her land and what she wants, she'll be happy and she won't bother anybody. With Adge, he's just evil for the sake of being evil, and that's always fun. We were basically Yahweh from SMT. Yes, fear me, dude. Essentially, at some point in this game, I'm going to wage war on every single god in existence, because, whoa, he went far. Because my characters, my god's plan, or its ideal view of the universe is one where all the gods are dead, because then nothing can interfere with the one above's plans, and basically that means that I'm going to become the god killer, because there's always a god killer in VNG. That's like one of the universal constants, and so I'm excited to become my own creation, because I'm always fixated on the concept of god killing, so I want to be a god who kills other gods. That would be so cool.
Infested?
What's VNG? Voids and Gods. It's sort of like Dungeons and Dragons, except more simple. Yeah, Yahweh is, the name of the Christian god, and he's the main villain of Shin Megami Tensei, which is a game series that Andrew, shaped his entire philosophy on the universe. Yeah, it's like, to put it into perspective, it's the game, like Persona 5 is basically, Persona, the series, is basically like a spin-off of SMT, so that shows, how big, SMT is. I should probably go back to the shop now that I have enough money, actually. Japanese game that kills all chances of my oh, that's a shame. Japanese game that invented Pokemon. I think you've told me about that, yeah. Well, yeah, never mind, this isn't the shop. This is a bomb. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei, okay. I thought you meant because your mom would have disproved of Dungeons and Dragons, and I was like, oh, one of those people. And itself with Yahweh's, yes, that's a very good image. What is that? Second hand? Yes. Okay, I don't need... Well, I have belly buttons, so I can carry both of them. It's not really a big deal. Oh, I would much rather carry safety scissors, though. That disarms all troll bombs, and that's... Troll bombs are annoying. Especially for a character like the Lost, who cannot afford to take careless damage. Oh my god, he just rammed into me at full force. Yeah, useless. Curse of the Blind sucks. Stopwatch is overpowered as hell. But I do kind of feel bad using it, because it is so powerful that, you might as well just be playing the game on easy mode. Oh, I took damage, now the entire room is slowed down for the entire time I'm in here, and I just get to kill everything. But I mean, it's fine. I'm playing as the Lost, so I can't really reap the benefits of it too much, because I need to lose my Holy Mantle in order to activate it. So I guess it's fine, I guess. Ooh. Wee-oo. Got him. Yay, double deal. That's fine. Oh, Ancient Recall. I actually never got this before. What is this? These are both not that great. Although that does count towards Bookworm, which I do appreciate. Empress, Magician. I will summon a Judgment Boy. A Beggar Boy with B emojis. Don't give me a health up, please. Or you can just... Oh wait, no, I have safety scissors. He was gonna blow himself up, but I stopped him from doing so. Nope. Give me, the compass or something. You suck. The worst. the bratwurst. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, guppy piece, let's go, boys. There was a run earlier where I went into a curse room and I opened, there were 3 red chests in a row and each one of them had a guppy piece and I just became guppy immediately and it was like the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. Are you talking to me? I've been talking this whole time. Wait, why are you saying Asperger's? Oh, the word. Okay, I thought you were making a joke about me, like, swearing a lot, and I was like, that was very insensitive of you, Cooking, but no. Never mind. Let's see, miscellaneous conversation topics. I watched my school's production of Les Mis, and it was Les Miserables, and it was quite good. Javert, oh dear God, I'm gonna die. Javert is the best character in that musical. Valjean is okay, but Javert is just far more interesting and compelling of a character. And like, you know, Marius and Cosette and all that, man, not that great, but Javert, that's where it's at. Just like how Aaron Burr is the most interesting character in Hamilton, and you can't convince me otherwise. It's not like he's my favorite. I mean, maybe, I don't know if he's my favorite Hamilton character, but he's definitely the most thought-provoking and interesting. And people who just say that he's a bad guy are lame. Nerd. Since watching Les Mis, I've been listening to the songs every once in a while. I haven't been like obsessing over it like I did with Hamilton after I first listened to it, which I think is actually a good thing, because that means that it's actually like my enjoyment of Les Mis is here to stay, and it's not like it's just going to be like a sudden thing that just dies out, because I haven't listened to a Hamilton song in a long time. I still like it, but it's just I just don't really feel as strongly to it as I did at first. He is the bad guy. Oh yeah, at the recital today there were people singing as part of the performances, which you don't usually see at these kind of recitals. And I really wanted someone to start singing I'm the Bad Guy from Mondo Over Yonder. Like, if I could sing any song that I wanted to on stage, it probably would be that song. I mean, maybe I mean, realistically speaking, I would probably pick something like more, like a song that I like a lot, like, ooh, Mama Mega. That's not a song that I like a lot. But yeah, let me think. Some song that I like a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm the Bad Guy in Wander Over Yonder is like such a fun song. Like, I love villains who just are so like unabashedly proud of being evil, and it's like, it just makes them much more appealing. Mama Mega is great though, I'm gonna take that. It means that I don't have to rush to get to the Hush Fud. I can just kind of take my sweet time and explore, because it'll open up the Hush Room for me. Cameo Conception is worthless with the Lost, but that's fine. Pentagram is very good though. More damage. It's not gonna be there. Yeah, it's not gonna be there. You know, another character who I really, really like, and it's probably my favorite character from Cucumber Quest, is Noisemaster. He is, I mean, no spoilers, but I just love characters like him who are just, spoilers, yeah. I like villains, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna die, by the way. Rest in peace. Yeah, stopwatch activated, but the hands. Ooh boy, I'm scared. Yeah, the thing is, like, when you have the Holy Mantle up as the Lost, you're like, ha, I'm untouchable. Bring it on, losers. You guys can hit me all you want. But then when the Holy Mantle gets used up, you're just like, oh, please don't hurt me. And you just run away and hide over rocks for the rest of your life. What is this? 2 Ansu's runes. They're fine, I guess. Do you listen to music while doing homework? Yes, I have a playlist called the Quiet Music Playlist, which I rely on whenever I really need to get homework done. It's a collection of tracks that just help me focus really well. It's a public playlist, you can look at it if you want. I don't think it would work very well with other people. I think it's very personalized to what helps me as a person focus. But yeah, that's like my trump card. If I just can't bring myself to do homework, I'll put that on. Although speaking of homework, I only have like 11 days of school left. Dabs. I dabbed in real life, and I was very worried that I would take damage because of it. I'm also going to an anime convention with Roger, so that's going to be pretty lit. I'm going to be missing. Watch, no, I'm not. I would like if I missed the day of school because of that, but I have a test on that day, so it wouldn't work out. That's really bad. Let's keep going. I have recently, like, just stopped listening. Well, I've cut down on the amount of music I listen to just miscellaneously when I'm not doing anything, or like when I'm eating dinner or something, because like I feel like that does just like I feel like that's part of the reason why I usually don't feel like I can ever relax, because I always need to have something oh my goodness, in the background. So I've started cutting down on that. I think it's slightly helped. I don't know really. Mandy more weeb than me? It's hard. It's more likely than you might think. I've actually never. I mean, I don't think. Because I mean, I have now the only. No, I've never watched an entire anime series. I know about anime series, and I watched most of Parasite, but I never saw the first 3 episodes because they weren't recorded on, like, the DVR. And then I've seen episodes of One Punch Man, haven't watched all. Roger and his friends tell me about Naruto and Bleach and stuff. I know about them, but I never actually watched, like, full episodes of them. Yeah, I'm part of my school's anime club. That counts for something. I'm going to the convention. I might cosplay. I don't know. They'd have to arrange it for me because I don't know how to cosplay. Ooh, man. Roger is going as Ace from One Piece, and I think that's going to look pretty sick. No one more weeb than me. Not going to deny that. Kevin is the king of weebs. Chinese people can be weebs. It's just people who want to be Japanese. You are a terrible weeb. I am. I'm a disgrace to weeb kind. Watch two full animes. two parentheses. I do want money. So yes, okay. So now I can buy the map. I mean, I don't really need the map if I'm not rushing. Because with Mama Mega, I don't really need to rush. And the reason why you would want the map is so you can rush the boss fight, but whatever. It'd be nice to have either way. Oh yeah, Kevin's list is like freaking 7 billion animes. Okay, on the first meeting of my school's anime club, he wrote down, like, you're supposed to write down on a sheet of paper, like, oh, what are your recommendations? Maybe jot down a few so we can get some, like, reference. He wrote, like, he filled up 2 sheets, front and back, with anime he wanted to watch. The absolute madman. And I don't think we watched any of them. Parenthetical enumeration. I don't know what the 2 rooms do, and I'm too scared to find out. I don't want to re-roll all my stuff. I could pause the game and look it up, but that would not be fun for you guys. I'm scared of Kevin now. You should be. I'm very scared of Kevin. Everyone is scared of Kevin. The bringer of death. The destroyer of worlds. The ultimate weeb. Get out of here. The club is absolute shit taste. He stopped going. He's the only one in our school who has a Crunchyroll account, and he stopped attending the meetings. Do you know how disastrous that's been for us? I completely missed the door. Great. Kevin did get our friend Ryan, who is staunchly, and well, I wouldn't say staunchly, but he jokes about anime and he says that it's not his thing. But Kevin managed to get Ryan into My Hero Academia, which is like a huge victory for Weeb kind. Everyone clap for Kevin KW0131. Yeah, that's it. Everyone raise a glass to the greatest weeb to ever live. What does that do? Ooh, I actually do like that a lot. It's not going to be really useful though, whatever. It looks cool, whatever, I mean. I don't really need, and with Little Gertie it's going to be really helpful as well. Yeah, I don't really need, the safety scissors, I'll be fine without them. And then it's going to, like, smash cut to me dying to a troll bomb, rest in peace. Oh, hi, Moose, please stick around. I haven't seen you in, like, months. Congratulations, Shinji. Don't leave me, Moose. Whoa. I mean, this still isn't helpful for me, because I don't use soul hearts, but still won't. Okay, let's see, where is this? I just don't feel much anymore. I'm sorry, it's fine, don't worry about it. It was slightly concerning because, like, none of us knew where you went, and it was, I mean, it's good to know that, like, you're still around, if you don't want to, like, what's the word? If you don't want to, like, return to the wrench trot, and that's acceptable. Like, it's not, that much of a problem. Just not okay. Let us know if there's anything we can do. If there isn't, then I hope you sort it out, and once you do, yeah, then maybe you can come back when you're feeling more at home? I don't know. But yeah, I do appreciate that, like, you just stopped by, because it was concerning not knowing what had happened. We do care about you. Made in Abyss. That's like the main thing that Asterix talks about. In the server, at least. Collect these even though they do nothing. Woo. My head hurts. I should go to bed. But I need to beat Delirium. I'm gonna make it all the way to Delirium, then I'm just gonna die in like 2 seconds because I'm lost. I know what's gonna happen. The Vis, I don't like them. The laser boys. Yeah, Made in Abyss is like super fucking scary. You wouldn't think it, but it is. So, okay, no problem, Moose. I wish you the best. Oh, it's Hope Hapu, the only person Asterix ever talks about. Sorry, I dozed off. Do I have to scream to make you stick around? Pew, pew, pew. Oh, jeez, these guys. I hate these guys. Okay, I'm fine. Wait, I'm not fine. Where did the guy go? You had to hear me breathing heavily for a few seconds there. Oh god, Kevin, you're into Cancole too? Oh no, please save me. Do it, Asterix. Do it. I got, one of the scenes of Made in Abyss spoiled for me by... Whoa, I'm so dead, I'm dead. Okay, stopwatch, save me. Okay, calm down. Mayday. Whew, okay, I'm fine. I'm telling you, playing as the Lost is stressful. I got a scene from, where's the guy? Come back here. I got a scene from Made in Abyss spoiled for me by like a YouTube thumbnail. Just heard of it, okay. Good. Yeah, but yeah, since I have Mama Mega, I'm probably gonna go through the trouble of exploring every single room. Because I don't need to get to It Lives in 30 minutes if I have Mama Mega, because it'll just open up the room door for me, which is very helpful. Mama Mega is also really good for the Void, because it really just helps speed along that floor, because it's a huge floor, and you really do want to beat all the bosses you can to get all the items you can before facing Delirium. I will say that the Void, I don't really like how the Void's laid out. It's kind of lazy design. It's just rehashes of previous floors and rooms. They didn't even try to like reskin the enemies to look like Delirium, which I thought would be a really cool idea. But the whole thing with like multiple boss rooms and having to find Delirium, that's pretty cool. I think it keeps you on edge. Good job, Edmund Villain. If you don't like sad things. I did say that was the reason why I wasn't going to stream Lisa. I have since somewhat changed my mind, I think it's definitely on the table, a Lisa stream. But yeah, I'm very... Yeah, my stance on things that leave you feeling nothing but sad in the end is still somewhat hesitant. I wouldn't say it's a tissue box emptier, like, what about, shoot, what was that? What was that movie called? The one that's not Your Name, but everyone says is better than Your Name. A Silent Voice, that was it, yeah. Is that a tissue box emptier, Mr. Kevin? Never cried, I made an abyss. Cried at one shot 3 times. Apparently, Night Margin on Twitter said that if one shot made you cry, then Bless You Rip is going to legitimately kill you, and I'm very scared for my life. Managing... oh no. My ear is like weird. I need to blow my nose, give me a second. I have returned. No, it is not about a deaf lady. Wait, is it about a deaf lady? I thought it was about, like, these people. It was a movie about these people. Oh gosh, this boss is the worst. Oh no, oh no. No, God, no. Please, no. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Oh, God. God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I survived. That was nerve-wracking. I do have Mama Mega, yeah. It was, okay. I evidently don't know anything about life. So apparently Silent Voice was about... Okay, that's gonna hurt my eyes seeing those flashes. It was about a deaf lady. I am just very stupid. Rest in peace. Broken Stopwatch say, yeah, totally, completely. By the way, Mimi, I don't know if you'll know anything more about this than I will. Oh, yeah, I should probably just use this now so the place will open. I probably could make it to the boss room in less than a minute 20, but I mean, it's probably better to just use it now. You might not know more about this than I do, but like, is Huts okay? Because like, back with the abortion birth videos, like, he seemed very out of it, and I don't know what the situation with, Cheyenne, I think her name was. Is that better? Like, is he fine? I hope he's fine. He's a cool dude. Kablam. Wow, Mama Mega's OP. But yeah, so if you don't know what Mama Mega does is every time you enter a new room, Darling the Franks, wasn't that the one where like Waifu of the Year for this year is from Mama Mega? Every room you enter, it detonates a huge bomb blast that does a lot of damage to enemies, and it also opens up all doors, including the Hush door. It does not, and also Boss Rush's door. It does not, unfortunately, open Mega Satan's door. It would be very nice if it did, but no. You'll need to rely on Dad's key for that. Voice critic! Okay, it doesn't kill those guys, good. Also, if you bump into a blood donation machine as the Lost, you die instantly. He's been streaming the new character lately, I'm not sure. I hope he's okay. What's in here? Not worth the trouble, probably. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's Cricket's head in that chest, but I don't want to risk it. The game is not running very smoothly right now. Ooh, okay, okay. 10:37. I just don't understand how 02 doesn't actually apologize people act as if everything is fine. When you say 02, all I can think of is the boss in Kirby that bleeds from its eye socket, and it's like, okay. Kirby is a kid's game. So yeah, here I would have missed my chance to get to the Hush because I didn't beat It Lives in under 30 minutes, but Mama Mega's got me covered. The one from Crystal Shards, I don't remember, it might have been Crystal Shards. Oh, there's Zero who bleeds from his eye socket, and then there's 02, which is like the reincarnation of it. There's also the world of Drossia, which is extremely disturbing in a Kirby game. Kabloosh. I can just go. You know what, I want to get the Devil Deal, though. I need to get rid of these eyeballs. The Lost's worst fear is lasers. Lasers completely screw over the Lost, because there's no way for him to reliably dodge them, besides just moving a lot. And, you know, they're not protected. You know, like, the Halo of Flies does not protect you from it. See, right now I just got hit, I think. No, yeah, I did. Okay, I'm fine. And I didn't even get the Devil Deal anyway, great. Oh! I completely fucked up, yes. I cannot get to the Hush now. Just end my... Just... Maybe we can go fight... Maybe we can go fight Isaac or Blue Baby and hope that they can get me to the Void. They will not get me to the Void. It's such a small chance, just... I grabbed Mama Mega for that exact purpose, and I completely ruined it because I'm so stupid. I'm a 9-year-old kid. I should leave now. Okay. Yeah, I probably should. My bad. Everyone's admin. It's channel tradition. Although I will say, I absolutely love. Let's stay positive here. I absolutely freaking love the music in the cathedral floor. We'll once I get out of this room, I'll play it again. It'll start playing again. It's probably my favorite track from Rebirth, and maybe from Isaac in general. It is just so amazing. What are you trying to accomplish? I'm trying to beat a thing. I absolutely freaking love this song. Everlasting Hymn. One of the best songs, like, in any video game. But no, that's exaggerating, but it's definitely one of the best songs in Isaac, if not the best. So that's Latin, and the two translations I found of the lyrics that I like the most are, "You who awaits God, do not fear what remains, for he will grant you strength," or, "Do not be afraid of the one true God, he will bring you to heaven, he is waiting." Both of those lyrics are so freaking cool. Like, it's so fitting for like the second to last level in the game, and it's like, the cathedral is just my favorite level, the favorite stage in Isaac, because like, it's just the right amount of challenging, the atmosphere is through the roof, the music is amazing, just its symbolism and like the relevance to the plot that it has, just everything about it is perfect. I freaking love this level so much. You found my stream. I mean, my Steam. It's on my YouTube page. It's not that hard to find. I definitely love Forgotten Lullaby. It's also one of my favorites. I love the little callback to Sacrificial. Also, I was thinking about this while I was eating dinner today. I kind of like a lot how in this game you can kill Satan, you can kill Mega Satan, you can kill angels and demons and devils and everything in between, but you never even see God. You never lay eyes on God. You never even, like, there's barely any items that even mention God. Like, God is just completely absent from this game. I think that's terrifying. Like, all these other characters, all these other challenges and obstacles in your life, you can, in Isaac's life, you can overcome through, you know, like, perseverance and just brute force. Like, you can kill Satan, the tempter of man. You can kill a twisted version of Jesus, who's the Lamb, like, who Isaac probably blames for all this, and like, you can kill all these different things, but you never even see God. He doesn't care. He is so far above everything else. Didn't he talk to Mom in the opening? Well, maybe. We don't know if that was actually him or not. And then in one of the endings, it said that God drops a Bible on her, but that didn't actually happen. That was just Isaac drawing stuff like that. And you see the mother standing in the doorway. It's like, God didn't do anything. It's terrifying. Is there truly a God anymore after what Isaac has gone through? I was reading through an AMA that Edmund McMillan did on stream, on Twitter. And he said the main theme he wanted to explore with Binding of Isaac was how damaging religion is to a creative kid who does not fit into the description of good. And I think that's very interesting. Like, he's not damning religion in general, but he's just saying, like, for a kid like him, with his, disposition and his view of the world, it's incredibly dangerous. Someone like Isaac. This has happened to many people. And yeah, this song, I think, just, Everlasting Hymn, I think just really encapsulates the whole mood of Isaac. It's very good. Please take me to the void, gosh darn it. I don't want this to be all for nothing. Can't look at the chat right now, this is intense. Light beams, gotta watch out for the light beams, run away from the light beams, oh no, light beams, watch out. Here comes the light beams. He's running at me, he's coming. Please take me to the voice. And maybe, oh no, I got hit, are you joking me? Maybe if I had managed to get the key pieces from the angel rooms, I could have defeated Mega Satan, unlocked Apollyon. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Stream's over, goodbye. God damn it. Close the game, come on. Oh my gosh, of course. Insult to injury, of course. Close the program. Crash. Dabs. Power dab. Yeah, stream's over. I'm done. Screw this game. Everything's